in improving cooperative movement in this country. I support this particular bill, Madam Speaker. Thank you.
The Honourable Member for Likoni, Honourable Mishi Mboko.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I stand to support this bill by Honourable Osoro. Honourable Speaker, this bill talks about cooperative movement in our country, and more so in particular, the Saving and Credit Cooperative Organization, what we call SACCO. Madam Speaker, this cooperative, they are very instrumental in terms of pooling capitals or other resources, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, they also facilitate job creation, they also facilitate economic growth and social development, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I'm very much impressed by this bill because it talks about 4-tier cooperative structure. The first structure is the primary cooperative, where members can engage directly. The second one, it talks about secondary cooperative, where there is what we call mutual support within the members. There is what also we call cooperative federation, where it talks about the network of the cooperatives. And we have what we call apex cooperatives, which is the highest level, which takes all the cooperatives together. Madam Speaker, having these 4 tiers, it means the governance and accountability is going to be very clear. And that is why we are going to avoid so many wrangles and to ensure that members benefit as members of the cooperative. Madam Speaker, if I look on clause 11.1, which I quote, it states, there is established in each county the office of the county director of cooperatives. Madam Speaker, this means there will be a new breath of life for our local economies. It means the administrative functions will go closer to the members at the grassroots level. Because, Madam Speaker, when you are talking about devolution, devolution has to go in so many aspects. And that is why having that director at the grassroots level, or rather at the county level, it means even more bureaucracies which are at the national level are going to be avoided. Madam Speaker, if I also look on this bill, clause 62(5)(a), and I want to quote, which says, in constituting its board of directors, a cooperative shall ensure that not more than 2/3 of the directors are of the same gender. Madam Speaker, we have been talking every day that this law has to be implemented. And you know, Madam Speaker, in any organization which is well inclusive, all inclusive, that means we have women, we have men, we have the vulnerable groups, we have the marginalized groups, we have those who even maybe their economy is very low, but they are also being included in this organization. Madam Speaker, I think we'll be assisting all Kenyans, and that is why I want to support this. Madam Speaker, you can also remember there have been many fraud, and we need to put some mechanism to ensure Kenyans are being protected. And I've seen in this bill, in clause 41, clause 43, and clause 44, which talks about how to protect members from fraudulent schemes. We have been having so many schemes in this country. And these people, they come, they entice us, they tell us so many good things, that we are going to be rich at a go or what, and so many things. But because of this bill, we are going to have some protection. And that is why I support it. My last will be clause 73(1). We stipulate that if an employee has paid the employer the deduction for the SACCO, and the employer does not pay that deduction to the relevant SACCO, then he's going to be liable to pay that deduction, and also if there is any penalty or any interest, is going to pay that. Honorable Speaker, I've been told that there is no time, we have to go to the Committee of All House, but I had a lot to say because cooperative movements are the ones which have made individual businesses as a country to thrive in terms of growth in our economy. I support. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. And lastly, we have the Honorable Member for Githunguri, Honorable Gathoni Wamushomba, then we'll close that debate.
Thank you very much. I'm honored indeed to participate and to be on record that I have supported this bill because this is what we have been waiting for, Madam Speaker. I am a member of many cooperatives in my society, in my community, in my constituency, because obviously You know that Githunguri is